Hello everybody, welcome. So, it's been a long time. I haven't been active and I really lost like interest um in making videos. I don't know why, I just did. Uh but I'm back. And I'm happy to be back. I have just released a video with a new project I'm working on. I will leave a link to it in the description if you want to see what it is. It doesn't show much since it's not done yet, but I hope you will enjoy this video. So, we are gonna make a tractor, I guess, like a I have forgotten the word, a shunting vehicle, shunting locomotive, and it's gonna be the Ardelt. We're gonna make the Ardelt 199, or Tractor 199. So it's gonna be, sorry, 119, not 199, 119. This one, since I have pictures of it and I know where this is in real life, so I could easily get some pictures of it. So this is what we're gonna be making today. In this series, and we're gonna go through everything. We're gonna go through the building phase. We're gonna go through the importing phase, and we're actually gonna finish it with sound. Since last time, I've learned how to make sound. I've learned a lot of stuff. So it's gonna be amazing. It's nice to be back, and I guess we're just gonna get started. So I found some images. Let me see if I can find them. Yeah, we're just gonna do it from this side right here. Wait, can we do this? Okay, that is what we're gonna be doing. It has to be this way. Now we just want to make it fit as much as possible. I guess around there. It's not gonna be 100% correct, but we're gonna try there. We're gonna add another picture. Add this one. It's not the exact model, but it gets like it makes us, as you can see, it's a bit different. But I think the width and the top here is the same. Should be the same, I hope. So we're just gonna place that on top, around the middle here. I don't know exactly what the middle is, but we're gonna figure that out together sooner or later. There we go. Now let's just wait with the front. Actually, no. We can do the front. Oops. It's a bit... Oh, why doesn't it want to? Come on. There we go. We'll see how correct we can make this. Alright, there we are. Now let's get the correct aspects. So it is... We're gonna get this right here. Ready? 2, 3, 7, 5. I'm just gonna write in meters. 2.375 plus 3.2 plus 2.415. There we go. And that has to be the lengths of the train. Now you can see it's not exactly in the middle, so we're just gonna do that. Boom. That's fine. Now let's see. Let's make the bottom here the same, and it has to be from the puffer to the puffer. Oh, buffer, I don't know. I have forgotten the word in like English, but who cares? No English teacher. About there, I think. Should... Oh wait, no. There we go. Now we made that, so I think we're actually good to go. Now we just need this, but we can just copy and rotate it till it fits. Now we just have to rotate it 180 degrees. There we go. Get that in the middle. Yeah, I think that's good enough. We can always, like, you know, make some changes on it, but we'll do that later. So now we can find the pictures. So I'm just gonna do that. There we go. I have found all the pictures from the little trip that we had, or that I had. So I guess we can begin from an end. What I would start with is basically like the body, or like this little platform here that you stand on. So we have already to make the underbody and the top. So let's see if I've gotten any like pictures so we can get an idea of how it is. As you can see, this is like how wide it is with the little top here. Guess this is a better picture. Maybe we can find something better. Nah. It's also good enough, I think. Yeah, we should be able to make something. It has these, like these, you can see it. It has like this little, okay, I don't know how to speak today, but we're gonna make this. So we are gonna start with seeing how wide it is. It shouldn't be that wide because we remember that we have to get a little tip up here. So let's just make it all the way out there, and let's see, it is in fact as you can see, it's only on these sides that it has that little outline thing. So what we need to do is we need to make this a bit down so we can make that top, and get this, pull it up a bit, rotate it just so it fits a bit better. There we go. That should be good enough. Yep. I like that pretty much. So now we have that. Let's get this bottom thing. It's a bit different. Like, it's a bit hard to get this correct 100%, but we're just gonna make it as good as we can. So we want to make these where it like turns out. We have to make that. So let's do that the best we can. Actually, let's just take this whole machinery with us. Now we can make, you can probably tell that these curves aren't so smooth yet. That is something I want to do at last. I don't want to do it right now because then it's always gonna like mess up. I know it looks better, but I always keep messing up and then I don't like the project and I just want to start from scratch. So we're not gonna do that. Okay, now my number pad doesn't work. Thank you. And we can see that we are, I would say it's good enough. We can just put it a bit up. Yeah, that is good enough. I don't want to change anything right now, so that is good enough. At least I would say. And I'm also gonna wait with the little wall up here because we're gonna make a rough body of this right now. So now we can look at the picture, see. I guess we could start with the underbody here since we don't really need the top right now. I have decent pictures of it. Here we can see. We're not gonna make this inner part, I don't think. That's gonna be a bit too advanced and take a bit long. A bit too long, maybe. So we're gonna remember these little holes here. Probably gonna make those with a boolean or something, since that is the easiest way. Also, it has this up here. So I guess what we could do is we add a cube. We make it the size as this. We make it a bit thin. As you can see on these pictures, it gotta be about this thick. I would guess it's like 0.3 centimeters. No, but you know, maybe. I don't even think it's that long. Like a wide. I think it's more like 10 centimeters. Okay, that's a bit too thick. 0.5. No, 5 centimeters. That is more like it, I think. As you can see, like, this is compared to the wheel. So I think it's more like 5 centimeters. So we're gonna make that. Can we be able to see it, please? Yeah, good. So we're gonna make it the same size as over here. Make it go out. Remember, actually we're just gonna make it the same size as here. Boom. Now, as I can see, from this is the back. Please say that I've taken some pictures of the front. Wait, this doesn't help at all. That's the back, that's the back, that's the back. Okay, don't I have any pictures? Okay, I do. I don't. I do. This is the front. It has this little thing here. And then it goes up right over here. We're gonna make it... I'm so confused. This is the front. About here. Yeah, that makes sense. And then it goes down again. Okay, so it goes up and then down to about the middle here. Maybe, and then it goes over. And then when this has been there, it goes up again. We're just gonna make it as it says on the drawing. So, Control R, let me just, I have forgotten again to, I don't have that. Hold up, I don't have that anymore apparently. Control R, put one there, put one there about, and make these two go up. I guess that is fine, actually. Yeah, let's just do that. Now, what we can do is we can pull this down, make this go out. Boom. Up with that. And then, oops. Out with that. So, now that it's made, we have to get this a bit up so it actually fits. Also rotate it a bit. There we go. Make it smaller. There we go. Looks good enough to me. Now where did is there? Now we can place one on this side, let's just see where about. In here there has to be like a bit of space for the wheel. And then we can just, I think it's this one, remove the minus there. Or not. Or not. I've just realized that it's not exactly in the middle. Oh well, we're gonna figure that out. We say minus on the top here. There we go. Now we can just add these two together. Now we have the basic shape of the bottom as well. We just need to connect them here, but we're gonna do that later. Let's just make it go to the middle. Take this cube. 0 and 0, and we just put the, by pressing Shift S and then cursor to world origin. Now we can say, wait, what's the 2.375 plus 3.2 plus 2.415. There we go. And then we just move all of these things so it matches up with this big block right here. That should be about it. Now we have it somewhat in the middle, but of course it can't be like obtained 100%, but it doesn't really do anything. Just do this and then figure out like how far apart it is from 0. So now we have that done. I guess we can start making the holes in the bottom. So we know for a fact there has to be a hole here. We don't really need necessarily to make that, but you know, it could be nice. But I'm starting here with the back wheel, so we make a, it kind of looks, yeah, you know, it's not sharp, but it's not this round either. So we'll just make a boolean thing here. And it does seem like it is like that, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna make it as it is. Does seem a bit higher up though. Yeah, okay, we're gonna make it a bit higher up. So we're just gonna take a boolean material, boolean thing here. Boom. Now remember to make it so it hits both of these underbody things. There we go. And we make a boolean modifier on here. And apply it already. And we can delete this because we don't really necessarily need it anymore. Yeah, that looks good enough to me. Now, as you can see, there's a hole right here. There's a hole. Okay, there's a hole over here, but you can't really see it. This is the hole I'm talking about. Don't I have any better pictures? Let me see. Okay. Apparently not. But we can live with it. It's fine. We also have these holes for the wheels, but we're gonna make them afterwards. We don't really need it now. Yeah, here are the back holes, as you can see, for this sander. They have like a little weird shape. They're like out here and then round, sharp, round. Yeah. So we're gonna try and do that. We can't really see it back here, so that's kind of good I got those pictures. We make another cube ready for the boolean. I think it should be That's the same amount, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that seems about it. So we'll just make 2 right here. Out there. Sorry that it takes like this long time, but it does really take a long time when you make 3D models, especially if they have to look good. So that is why it's taking quite some time, but I hope you can live with it. Bit too deep in, maybe? Higher up. Longer in. I think that's good. So let's just make that wide enough to hit them both. And boolean, object, object. Apply. And then we delete this because we don't need it anymore. Yeah. And let's get this middle right here. We make a cube. And we just make it fit. It should be about the size of cube, like not a rectangle, not anything else, just a cube. Sure does seem like it. So let's just say it's a cube. And we make these round corners afterwards with a little bit of magic. So just make it fit around there. And we try and find this cube. Can we catch it, maybe? No? Yes? There? No? That failed to set Oh, oops. I forgot. I set the boolean in the wrong one. Cube. There we go. And apply it. Oops, not apply it yet, actually. Make it go out, and now you can apply it. And then we can delete this, because we don't need it. We have our basic. I don't think there's any more holes needed right now. There's, of course, for the wheels, but that's what we're going to do next. It seems like they go all the way down, I think. Not sure. Where is the wheel? Right there. No, where is the wheel? That is the wheel, right? That is the wheel. It's a bit hard to actually conclude how it is, like... Okay. I think we're gonna make it so it doesn't go further down, so... Yeah, okay, so just do this to me. We make another cube in the middle here. And we are making sure that it is a cube, in fact. Because it should be a cube, I think. Sure does look like it goes up. You know, it doesn't need to be that detailed, but, you know. We'll make it as detailed as we possibly can do. Yeah. Would be nice if I had like some pictures of. Yeah, here you can see, here's the top of it. So we basically just make this little cube shape. Guess it can be a bit higher, but you know. And we make it go out because there's these little tips here. But we're gonna make them afterwards. Now pick the underbody, add a boolean modifier, and pick the other cube. What's that cube? 02 it is. Make it go out. And apply. And delete it, because we don't need it. Now we have a few holes. Oh shit, we actually need it again. My bad. And we just see it says right here that it is in fact 3.2 meters away from each other. So we just say, is it Y? It is Y. And we just say plus 3.2 plus 3.2. Now it's over here. Should be fitting. It fits almost. We're just gonna do as the numbers on the drawing says. And cube. Make sure it is as far down as possible so it gets it all. And then we apply it. And now we can delete it. Oops. Just delete the cube. And we can see here we have our basic underbody. Now I guess we could make the back so it like fits together. It's a bit inwards, as all of you can see. So we can just have a little oval. It should be the top here, and then we have get these back. Also, it's a good idea to make collections where you can put your stuff in. So for example, here I'm going to put these images in collection. So I just have to click this and it takes it all away, I guess you could say. So yeah. Okay, so we only have to make it like around here because this frame, or this what you can see here on the drawing, that's for the that's the plank for the buffers and the coupling. It's not centered, is it? No, it's not. God damn it. It's really hard to censor these. But is it the same size? I don't really think so. If that is not centered, how is that right? I see. Always remember to see if your items are in fact in the middle. So we can move this and it should fit. Oh yeah, it does. Haha. Always stands for it. Sick. So let's make the behind wire here. We have this little frame. We have this right here. Goody goody. How I would make that is basically adding a new cube. And we add it to here. I see that this is in fact needing to be a bit further out to make them the same size. I guess we could do this. Boom. And then we just, to make it small again. Boom. Now we can add a cube. Or did we already do that? No, we did not. Oh, we did. Just delete that. Go to back. And make sure we can actually see that's the back. Okay. Now make it smaller. Make sure it fits about the same here. To make it fit correctly, you can just pick this. Okay, there we go. Okay, that should be that. And we can put this down here, I guess. And we just make sure that it is thin, like it's supposed to be. A bit thinner, actually. Put it in. Oh, I took the wrong one. No. Oh, stupid me. We picked the wrong one. Not the empty. There you go. Now this should be the same height, and they are in fact. So that is great. Now we can make this thing here. I guess we could basically... Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm still gonna make it a rough sketch. I'm actually gonna copy this, just so I know that I have the kind of right measurements, I guess you could say. A bit to the left of it. Be smaller. Has to be even smaller, I swear. Guess that's good enough. We just copy this. Remember, we have this little box here. We put it all the way over to the other side. With about the same amount of space. But it doesn't really matter. We can always fix it. And we just apply the boolean. And now we can actually do these little, you see here how it's added up with it. How I would do that is I would see, where is that about? That is almost actually where we wanted it. Make sure that it's together, and then we just put it up there. Now an easy way, or the easy thing we can do now. Oh wait, oops. There we go. Now we can take these sides, make them smaller because we have to bend them up here. We can actually add them together, like so. Maybe go up a bit, and we pick these outer ones and press F. Now we have it. Now we of course just need to make it like be it as well as there. I'm just gonna use the knife tool for that. So that's probably easiest. And it doesn't really matter how exact you cut. That is as well something you can fix. I really hate that. That annoys me. No. Stop that. Oh my lord. That is something I really hate with the cutting tool. It doesn't want to do the same things as you do. There you go. Now we can pick that. We pick these sides here, and we can pick this as well, and we just make them the same size. Oh, be where they're together. And we can also okay, that apparently is really annoying today. There we go. And we add this together. Press F to add a face. F and F. and F, and F. Now we gotta remember to delete this inside, because we don't really need this face now. And also on the other side, which is there. Yeah, there. And then we make it. And then we can see, is our vertices or faces the correct way? No, they're not. They're actually not. So you just pick them all and Control or Shift N. If they're red, that means you can't see them from that side, and if they're blue, that means you can't see. You can see them from that side. For example, if I go in, that means I can't see it if I'm inside. Like I can't see the this part of the model if I'm inside it. For example, if I did this, now I can't see this side. Now this would just be transparent for me, and I wouldn't be able to see it in game. So we always make sure to see if it's blue. Now our back body is, or not back body, sorry, but our underbody is pretty much done. We could make some rotating like these edges round, but we're not. We're gonna make some wheels, because that is always nice to have wheels. We see that they're I hate to make these kind of wheels, but I think we're gonna figure something out. 25, I would say. Actually, maybe 20. I think 20 is enough, actually. So, R, Y, 90 to make them be the correct here. And we put them to 1.6. Well, not exactly, but make sure it's in the middle here. That's because this drawing is not exact to what the number says, but, you know, who cares? There we go. Now it should be in the middle, about. And we just make it as big as possible, so it fits with these upper and downer stuff. And we make it not so thick, and we put it here to the side. Yep, that's fine. Now we can make the rest of the wheel. Make sure it is looking good. Always a good idea to shade them smooth and also smooth them afterwards. Actually, maybe that wasn't such a good idea to make that so detailed, I guess. So we're just gonna make this go in, and we're gonna make it be completely the same size. Oh, we can take them out. There you go. There we go. And now that should actually. There we go. What I would do now is delete these faces, since it's pretty damn annoying to make this inside. Then I would pick this face, like the inner circle here with edges, extrude it up so it fits this right here, and then we can just add faces to it, you know, like this. Pretty easy for me to do. I don't know how you guys like do this, but this is how I do it. So we check, is it everything visible? It is. Great! Now we make this inner part, which is so annoying. I guess we could do it like, not like that, but like in the inner circle. Can I make it in the inner circle? Is this? It is. Great. I guess that is one way to make it. Let's see here. I have to look at the wheels. This little inner part here, that's what we're making now. Okay. It's gonna be a bit weird to make this, but we're gonna make it. We're making this inner part right here that is a bit inwards from the wheel itself. So, we're gonna try and do it. So, how am I gonna do that? E, S, I guess that's good enough. I have no idea. Okay, I think that's good enough. And then we just pull that back, make sure that the same... You know what we did before, we actually didn't need to do that, because we're making a new circle around it. So just delete it. Can I... There you go. Just delete this inner part. There we go. And looking good so far. What we can do now is... I guess... Okay, we can add this thing here. Like this weird little thing. I don't even know what it is, but you know. I would do that by pushing these upwards. There we go. And we just add an outer circle to that, cause like that's what it, no, that's not a good idea. We make it ourselves. Okay. That is not so good, but it's not the best I've made. Okay, I guess that is good enough. Now we just push this out to actually a bit further ahead of the wheel itself. I guess like that. I think that means that this outer ring is a bit too, like, in. So we just push it out. A bit, not so much. There you go. Yeah. That looks pretty solid to me. Now, we just have to add this. And I hate doing that, because it takes hell of a long time. Yeah, we're just gonna do that now, just to finish it off. I'm actually gonna do it here. So we had a cylinder. Not gonna be that tricky. Maybe only like 15 this time. 13. I don't know. There we go. Put it in the middle. Not exactly the middle, as remembered. Because if you remember, it wasn't exactly centered where it was supposed to be. There we go. Okay, bit too far in, but we don't really need that. That is good enough to me. Now we just gotta remember we have this. Yes, that's good enough. Let's just do that. What the... Okay, so that is the problem here. Okay. I know it looks weird, hella weird right now, but we're gonna fix that up sooner or later. Boom. Okay, that is fine to me. So we just put that up around, maybe there. All the way up there. I know it's a bit higher, but it is up there somewhere. And is that looking good? I guess it is. It looks alright. Could have been done better, but, you know, it's alright. I've been recording for quite some time now. That is pretty centered, so that's nice, but we didn't really need that. Always remember to not set the origin, because then the wheel is just going to do this. Always keep it to the original origin that you had, because else you're going to get problems like I did on some of my earlier models. And that was nice. Yeah. So let's add these kind of, I don't know what to call them, but we're just gonna add them as straight pillars, because I don't really, it takes quite some damn time. So just make sure they are cool. Oh, something I never realized, that these are actually cool in a bit, so like this. Never realized that. Pretty cool. But now the question is, are they all the way in? No, they're not. They are especially not that. I guess that's actually okay. That's decent. But remember, it's not exactly in the middle again, so we just fix this up there. And I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Okay, so now we have this ready. This little thing to put it up with. now that we have it ready, we just point it like 30 degrees ish. Now we need to pull it down so it actually fits, and we do 30 degrees again, if I can do it ish. There we go. And we pull it down again. And we do it again. And we can actually see how, oh, that's, what? There you go. This one. That's where it's supposed to be. Now, that has to be there. That has to be there. It looks retarded. I know. But it's gonna be better. Don't you guys worry. Don't you guys worry. But it looks retarded, but it is pretty much like that's how it's made. So now I would pick these, make sure that they're not double of them. No, there's not. Pick them. Actually just this. And then -1. Now you want to remember to apply and rotation and scale. And now you should be able to do it. 1. There we go. Now we just have to fix this, of course, so it fits. And we can do the same here. -1. Actually, no, that's not how I meant it. We just pick this, and remember to apply rotation and scale. Of course, these are going to be red, but we're going to fix that later on. Oh, we're going to fix them right after. There we go. That looks good to me. Doesn't that look good? Of course, it looks kind of retarded with this big thing in the middle, but it's where the axle, drive axle, is gonna be. So we're just gonna make that. Yeah. So of course it's looking kind of dummy thick right now. But we're fixing that. Don't you worry. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, but I'm trying not to be right now. So we're just gonna make these all one. There we go. We're join this by this middle thing with the outer wheel by pressing Ctrl J. Now we make a boolean again, but with this time we take it to union, and then object, apply. There we go. Now it has holes in it, so that's that is great. I actually never use this function, but it works, and that is good. Oops, and that's good. So we can delete the other wheel thing. We can copy the wheel and say on this -3.2. There we go. It's centered now. On the other side, I think it's something like it's rotated 90 degrees. I don't remember if it's one way or the other way. Don't really remember that, but yeah, I should probably have researched that, but that's something I'm going to do in the next video. So we're just going to copy the wheels again. Place them over there. There we go. Now we have our underbody done. Of course with minor details, but we're going to do that sooner or later. So thank you guys for watching this episode. Of course, I will be making a lot more videos very, very, very soon. And we're actually going to finish this series, and you're going to learn a lot from it, I hope, especially when we go into the engine blueprint. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey!